All right, let's go to those sickening scenes we saw in Melbourne earlier this morning. Vandals targeting the statue of Captain Cook and St Kilda and another statue, this one of Queen Victoria, located in the nearby Botanic Gardens. Now, the attacks on the Cook statue have almost become routine this time of year. But where this year differs is the vandals got as far as to actually hack down the statue, also scrawling the plinth underneath with the message, "The colony will fall." For more on this, I'm joined by the City of Port Phillip Mayor, or Councillor, beg your pardon, Marcus Pearl. Marcus, thank you for your time. St Kilda falls within your council's boundaries. What's been the reaction of locals to this vandalism this morning?
Thanks for having me. I'm sad it's under these circumstances, but the vast majority of people on the street that I've spoken to today, local traders, local residents, are completely and utterly disgusted by the actions of this very small minority that think that damaging public property and protesting in this way is an effective means of communication and debate. Australia is the greatest country on earth, and we have free speech and we have free debate, but this sort of activity, these sort of actions, is completely and utterly unacceptable.
Do we know if it's locals, local community people sort of fired up, or are these outside activists coming in?
We need to find out who these people are, and it was reported to police whilst the incident was happening, is my understanding, and unfortunately we weren't able to get down there in time. We have lots of CCTV footage of what happened last night, so I live in hope that we'll find these people. But too often we find that these people aren't locals. They're people trying to make an activist stance on an issue which the vast majority of Australians don't particularly think is a big issue. Captain Cook's statue has been there for more than 100 years. It's part of our cultural heritage. I was pleased to see the Labor Premier in Victoria today say that also. It's protected, it's heritage listed. And she, like I, want that statue back up as soon as possible.
I mean, given the size of that plinth, given the fact it's a bronze statue, you reckon there'd have to be an angle grinder or something that used. So, makes a bit of noise, would have attracted a bit of attention. I hope the police get to the bottom of this. But more importantly, I mean, you were very strong on it this morning. You put out a statement saying that this is a repeated pattern of disrespect. But what's the council going to do about it?
We've been preparing for this for some time. I'm not going to go through exactly what we do, obviously, but we have CCTV in place in the area. We have a security operation that's focused on Australia Day, obviously. That's been pretty successful in the past few years. You didn't see anything last year because we prevented it from occurring last year, and the same as the year before. But obviously our efforts and our operation have been outfoxed by these people when they've gone to a whole new level in some respects and a whole new low in terms of their activities here. This is just a criminal act of vandalism. It doesn't advance anyone's cause. It doesn't advance the debate in our great country. And these people need to be found and they need to be held to account. We'll review our security operations. We'll look at the activities we put in place. We'll look at the failings of it and we'll improve for the future. But we can't protect every piece of cultural heritage in our city, across our country, across our states, from people that are hell-bent on damaging public property.
No, we can't, but I think we all want that statue to be returned to its glory. Thank you very much, Marcus Pearl, Councillor Marcus Pearl there from the affected council.